Hey everyone, this is the Alshire family, and we just thought it was appropriate to send a big, huge thank you for the outpouring of love and support, between the messages and all the love and kindness that I received, Justin's received. This has been a 2-year battle that we tried to keep as maybe local and mostly private as possible, but it's been a long journey, and today was the end of Justin's employment at City of Rice Lake. So I know they think they've won, but that is not how the war between good and evil works, because when the devil wins, the Lord's work begins. And I firmly believe that if they didn't realize that I was intense before, now I have Justin on my team. Yep. He's been afraid to say stuff because of retaliation, and for what we've lived through, they picked the wrong couple. I've been saying it's the wrong wife, but guess what? I just got a co-pilot now, so thank you again. I know this is probably a new news for a lot of you, just because we didn't feel like it was appropriate to share, but
more information is coming.
Yep, game on. That's all we can say. And the kids, even though she's upset, she had to stop watching her shows. We appreciate all of you.
Thank you.
In short, before this started, when we got there, we brought an entire file of exhibits, and I printed out pictures of the kids. I set them up on a table. I had a QR code, and I made sure Justin called the mayor in advance and recorded it, asking if we could put our stuff on the screen, because, they get to throw Tony loves it. She loves when she gets to throw all her stuff up on the screen, but then there's no response. So we weren't going to do that this time. The mayor, she said yes, but she failed to tell anyone else until we got there. So when we showed up, I had the hard drive, and I said, do you want the computer, the hard drive, whatever? And then she had to explain to Tony. So I go give it to Tony, and the lawyer's sitting next to Tony, and he tried to get all old school snippy with me about providing copies. So from memory, I will try to rehash this conversation, but it's just hard because now you can't get camera footage. So I could go in Tony's office and literally write down quote, but I don't like being around evil people. So from memory, not verbatim, but this is roughly how the exchange went, and you can tell that I'm at my wit's end. I have respect for people, but I'm not you don't scare me. Literally nobody scares me. So Tara to Tony, Tony just didn't respond. I said, here's my hard drive. I put a folder in there called ZZ Exhibits for our evidence. And I said, just let me know when you can find it or whatever. The lawyer's sitting there, and he goes, wait a minute, is that? And I said, yeah, we called the mayor earlier today specifically about this, and she said it wasn't an issue and that we could do it or whatever. Lawyer's like, oh, okay. And he's you could see he was wheels were spinning, and he's looking at Tony's computer, and he's like, and I said, if you want copies, that's not a problem. I can send copies. No big deal. And then he's like, well, I mean, we're going to need copies for the records. And I say, yeah. No problem. Are you asking for physical copies right now? Because I can't print videos, but, and I don't have a printer, so, and I was just kind of giving it right back to him. And then he's he was intentionally uncomfortable laugh, trying to belittle me. He's well, we are going to need copies for the record. And he kind of shifted in his chair, and I said, yes. I'm asking you how you want me to send those to you. or get those to you. I have a QR code at the back table for people that can log in, or I can email them to you. What do you prefer? And he like then responds, he's like, well, I'll have to get them for the filing. And I'm just like, at this point, I'm not intimidated at all. Like, this is an old crotchety guy that's just like obviously uncomfortable. And I don't know if it's because I'm doing something awesome that's making him uncomfortable, or if he's just like this way. But I said, yeah, I heard you the last 3 times you said that. Now I've offered you. And then I was like, wait, Tony, can you go ahead and just copy those and throw them on your desktop, and then you have them? I was like, sweet, there you go. And the lawyer, Don is his name. Well, yeah, we should have copies of those in the file. And I said, Don, you have them. I completely understand, and I have given you more than one option to receive them. And if this isn't enough, you can have all of, or you know, like, we have nothing to hide. You can have all of them. You have all of them. Are we good? And he's like, yeah. And I said, okay, because like I said, we have nothing to hide. And so that was before the meeting, right? So before the meeting even starts, that happened. And then it was like all of a sudden pure chaos, I think. I think this really threw a wrench, because I think as a lawyer, because he was there actually conducting the meeting, he just was like, I am not walking into the spider web. I have no idea what's in that file. And that's when doors started shutting, opening, closing, whatever. And so I really think it was our folder of evidence that really kind of set the stage for us, because, well, with what came out of it. So anyway, yeah, that's that.
Okay, we're back in order. I would like to announce that an agreement has been reached between the city and the employee and the union. I'll state for the record the portion of the agreement at this time. In these proceedings, there would be this hearing, there would be several further hearings. In order to expedite the process, in which we don't have multiple unnecessary hearings, the parties have agreed, that's the city, the union, and the employee have all agreed, that the findings of the Human Resource Committee report dated January 29th will be the findings of the council for this hearing. The employee will have the right to make a statement after I'm done speaking and the employee, Mr. Alshire, can speak for 10 minutes. After that, I'll announce the council's results and the fact that if this matter goes further, that various steps in the grievance process will be waived so that this matter can go on to mediation, which will obviate the necessity of this and several other hearings. Heather, did I state the agreement correctly? And Mr. Alshire, are you in agreement with the agreement that I've read?
Yes.
And I would ask the council if they're in agreement with what I have put on the record.
Yes. Yes.
And let the record reflect an affirmative response from all councilors. So the findings of the Human Resource Committee are adopted. Mr. Alshire, you'll have 10 minutes to make a statement at this time.
2 years has just been far too long for something so minimal. I'm a good employee. and I've been framed to be an incompetent employee by somebody that has a vendetta against me. It's not fair. And this timeline that we presented you today is absolute facts, what have happened for the sport of Loudermill. These dates just don't come out for no reason. Every date has a purpose in this timeline. The pre-trips, I've been doing these for 10 years. Not one issue. Magically, in December into late November, just enough for the camera footage to not show any other employees doing their proper pre-trips because of a city council policy for cameras. I believe these employees were coached to do an above and beyond city or vehicle pre-trips. I don't have the proof, but I've seen the way the pre-trips have been done in the past. It is nothing like what was shown in the videos. I think that was completely unfair. And the digging aspect and the grading of roads, I think I do a damn good job when I do it. I don't know where it's coming from, but I think you guys are grading on an uneven scale, especially you. You got invited back to do something good. Look what you've done. You've embarrassed the city. I won't stand for it. These people won't stand for it. I don't know what else I could do to change your mind that every piece of evidence that you guys have brought, we've proven wrong. And I think you guys know that. But you guys are in so deep because of these two. You guys, you need to fix it. I'm not a great public speaker, but I don't know what else I can say. I think you guys had a chance to fix this, but you didn't. I was gonna retire with the city. That was my plan. I think you guys are, I don't know what your decision is, but I think you guys are trying to let go of an employee that was completely dedicated and probably the best fit for the job. I was dependable, never late, called when I was asked. I'm a little irritated right now, sorry, I just haven't even go through this. But, I don't want to beat a dead horse right now, so I thank you for your time.
Thank you, as I indicated. I would announce the decision of the council after Mr. Oliver's speech. The decision of the council is termination, and the city has agreed to waive steps up to the grievance process, up to mediation. Madam Mayor, is there any further business?
No, there is not.
Motion to adjourn?
Do I have a motion?
So move.
Meeting adjourned.
The 3 minutes not gonna happen?
No, there is no public comment with the agreement that has been made.
Are all the votes gonna be, is every person's vote gonna be recorded?
And how they voted?
Yeah, that'd be nice to know. Especially if the town should recuse themselves.
I believe
I think
they
everyone
were.
who wasn't elected should recuse themselves. Yeah, if they're not elected. They're obviously not the city ones.
You didn't say anything about the public comments, you didn't say there was any public comment.
Before anybody else leaves, I just wanna say if you came here on behalf of the Alshires, thank you so much, you guys. It's been about, it's just getting started. This is gonna put a fire in my belly, like they have never known. I used to have to protect my husband, I have nothing to hold back now. Pay attention to what happens next, you guys, because if you're a taxpayer, you really should follow me.
30 years of driving a school bus and doing pre-trips every single day. Nobody in 30 flipping years has ever gotten fired for not filling out. All of this long term. They never have,
They don't even have a book, they don't even have a book on some of them. Scott, this is
I know construction that a single machine doesn't have a book.
every machine, every type has a special. We have Shane
For
recording,
every
how many
machine
books?
in the construction site.
Shane, when are you gonna pick your eyes up? Stay out of your coloring book. You focus on him all the time. Silver Bay is gonna be a shame.
Every machine.
Yeah, shame on you guys. I've worked in 40 years in the trucking business, which requires a lot of pre-trips and post-trips. You guys are picking peppers on the fly shit. The man is a good man, he's my son-in-law. He goes to work, does the job, is an operator. But I've been drugged down by the wolves before. But I was smart, I made a side exit and got out of the way. But your day's coming. Your day's coming. You don't throw away good employees in this day and age. I'm telling you what, man, you're really screwing up.
Sit on their soul. What was that? Yeah,
It'll sit on their soul.
no, I will leave here with my soul intact.
Yes.
Will you though?
Anybody got a stack of Bibles?
The devil doesn't have a soul. How can he have a soul? That's okay. That's okay. It only gets better from here. Wrong move, buddy. Wrong move, Downey.